Drive enclosures are commonly ugly or a hassle to use. From the surface, this pureplop from Stockplop really doesn't seem to sacrifice on any of those, really. But let's dive further into this device and check it out too. So I do have an unboxing for this pureplop from Stockplop. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do that. It's a pretty short video. Basically, you get the enclosure, you get a cable, and then there's another little thing you get in there, which we'll talk about later in this review. Or you can check out the unboxing by clicking over here too. So do that, or let's continue in this review. So installation using this Stockplop is about as simple as you can get. You get the enclosure. You get a solid-state drive or a 2.5-inch hard drive, and oh man, it's installed. It fits any 2.5-inch solid-state drive or hard drive at 7 millimeters tall, so pretty much everything. I'm sure most of you are probably going to use SSDs in this thing, and probably for good reason because it's kind of fast, which we're going to talk about later. So obviously, once you do that, you kind of have to have like a USB cable, which it comes with, by the way, in case you didn't watch my unboxing. So you plug that in and plug this end into your computer, and holy crap, it's ready to go. As long as the drive is not as long as you don't need to format it, which if you do, it's a pretty simple process. You just format the drive. But if it's formatted, which it probably already is, then you're ready to go. So notice that this thing doesn't have any additional power connectors on this back of this thing, and that's pretty badass. There's only one little bitty light on there that just shows you that it's actually plugged in and everything. So you don't need any additional power, which is definitely awesome. Once you plug this thing in, you need no drivers off the bat, so that's definitely a great move, or a great thing about this. And then you get some awesome speeds with it, so let's talk about those. So whenever I transferred some files to this drive, I got about 170 megabyte per second right to the drive, and about 220 megabyte per second from the drive. Varied a little bit, but it's pretty good for the most part. And by the way, what I used was a Samsung 850 EVO, so it's a pretty good SSD on top of that. So this thing did achieve just slightly faster speeds than my old drive from Initech, which had much harder installation. If you can hear, those are screws. You actually have to screw the drive in. There's no screwing drives in on this thing. You just plop the drive in there. And I got slightly faster speeds on top of that, which is pretty badass. By the way, did I mention the looks of this device? I mean, damn, is this thing sexy. Especially like the pureplop, for example. You're probably going to get this if you have a Mac or just an aluminum computer, I'm guessing. Just because it looks it looks pretty damn fancy, I'm not going to lie. So if you're definitely looking for style with your enclosure, check it out. They also have different styles like the wood plop, and there's a bunch of them. They're on Amazon now, so go ahead and check them out. There are some pretty damn cool designs on this of the Stockplop varieties. One thing I would kind of like on this thing is a slightly longer USB cable. So here we go. And that's the end. It's a good length, but definitely longer would be preferred, maybe just a foot longer. It's a pretty universal cable though on this end. It's just the regular, it's totally not gonna focus, but it's a pretty universal cable, so I guess you could use yours. But it'd be nice if they gave you slightly longer. And by the way, this thing does come with little feet that you put on the bottom of it, which is pretty cool. I didn't put it on mine just because I'm going to be giving away this device, and I don't know if they actually want those feet on there, the person I give it to. But it's pretty damn cool that they give you those feet as a good little bonus. So overall, this pureplop from Stockplop is really, honestly, just the best enclosure I could ever imagine. Installation is super easy. The speeds are pretty damn incredible, and it looks great on top of that. So does it get any better than that? I don't know anything better, so I don't think so. Now, the plop varieties really aren't too cheap, as you'll see from the Amazon listings, but honestly, the drives really aren't cheap themselves either. It seems like they're just really solid drives, and honestly, they're kind of a fashion statement on top of that, so fashion is usually kind of luxury that you pay extra for. Overall, I think it's definitely a cool product. If you're looking for a fancy external drive, this is the way to go. If you want a cheap one, then just go somewhere else. But this definitely if you want to look good and be fast at the same time. Oh, and Stockplop did send me this product for a review, so thanks a lot for Stockplop. They're pretty badasses for sending me that. And because of that, I'll be sending this to I'll have a giveaway for it in the future. Once I accumulate some more products, I'll give it away. in another giveaway video, but look out for that in the future. Of course, this review isn't biased at all. I just gave you guys straight up numbers that I was actually transferring files myself with. So anyways, before you guys leave this review, like the video if you thought it was cool, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more stuff just like this in the future. I really should have a review for the 850 Evo too, so if you guys want a review for that, let me know in the comment section. I use this thing to like edit videos and stuff like that, and it works pretty decently. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. I've never came out with a review, but I probably should. But beyond that, you guys have a crazy motherfucking day, and I'll see you later. Peace out. By the way, you guys like this shirt? Sarcastic comment loading. Please wait. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.